Come along, modern Canadian living enthusiasts. Let's go wake up the meat birds together. See how they start their day. As always, every morning we give them food and water. Check the egg layers, do the same to them, and everybody else that's here, including ourselves, because everybody needs to eat and drink, right? But we take our food, we fill up the hanging feeder that you can see here, and we head on over to the chicken tractor. And we see all our hungry little friends eagerly awaiting our arrival in the morning so they can eat. And as always, unlock the doors, open it up, you see them all there, talk them out, and then they'll come right back in. What's up, chickies? They are literally the little piggies. Look at them go. Our next chore in the morning is the water bucket. I want to make sure that there's enough water in it. Currently there is, so we won't need to refill it, but if it was low, we would definitely want to add more water. Again, we need to make sure that both the food and the water stay full throughout the day, and the water stays available to them 24 hours a day. Once the water's done, we lock them up for a little bit, and then we come back usually a couple hours later after they've had their first food and drink for the morning, and then we move the chicken tractor forward one whole length to put them on fresh pasture. So after they've had their morning food and water in an hour or two, it's actually been about 2 hours now, we come back and then we get ready to move the chicken tractor forward. Make sure everything's locked up, check the ground in front, make sure there's nothing dangerous on there that the birds aren't supposed to eat or be around. And then we go to the back and get their wheels ready to help slide the chicken tractor forward. And then when we're ready to move the chicken tractor forward, make our way around to the back. Start on one side, push down on the lever, engage the lock, make sure that the wheels are set and ready to roll. Then we go back to the front, pull it all forward. So, when we're ready to move it forward, we start by taking the food and water out, open the doors, start by removing the water, place that just up here. And then we come and take out the food too. Place the food up ahead. Make sure that all the locks on the door are engaged. And now we can pull the chicken tractor forward. Start by moving our predator grill up out of the way. Grab firmly on with the rope, lift with the knees and pull. Come on, chickie. And once we have the chicken tractor at its new location, simply unlock the doors and we replace the food and water. And we need to grab the water and put that bucket back. Once the buckets are both hanging, go back, close our doors, Now we're ready until later in the day. They can stay like this. They're on new pasture. They have food. They have water. They got shade. They got protection from the creatures. They're gonna just enjoy their life. Before they can do that, we've got to go finish and lower the back end of the chicken tractor. So like you saw in the chicken tractor demo video, we just come back to the tractor, reverse the process by pushing down on the lever, move the lock out of the way, lower the tractor down, make sure that both wheels are up and that the tractor is sitting flat on the ground. Ready to go. And then throughout the day, we'll just come back, check on our little friends here, make sure they're okay, make sure their food and water are topped off, and they're ready to just keep enjoying the day. Later on in the afternoon, we do have to refill, and we'll take care of that. And then at the end of the evening, we move the tractor forward one more length so that they can be on fresh pasture for the night part. Come with me as we top up our baby chicks and turkeys' food. It is later in the day, but they have finished their hanging food bucket. And being that they're broilers, they're meat birds, we do not want them to run out of food. They will forage a little, and we just gave them some corn, so it gives them some extra treats. But we still want to make sure that the actual food that they normally consume is topped up. And we just bring them in the food. Then move out of the way. Pull it back up. And you can see they start heading over right away. Some are relaxing. Some are hanging out over there. Others are getting food. Say hello, little turkey. Hello. Another one of the chores we want to do when we take care of the food is the water. So in our case, you're going to pardon me here while I do this one-handed. Lower it down. Take the bucket. And we'll go fill this up. There's still some in it. As always, when coming in out of the chicken tractor, we want to make sure that we close and lock the door. And then we take our bucket and we head off to the hose. So we have different ways of filling it depending on who's doing it. I, for one, carry the bucket to and from the hose. I just find it easier that day. If it's just a little top off, I'll do what the others normally do, which is they take little jugs and they fill those up and then take them to come over and fill up the watering bucket that we see here. So we'll just head on over to the hose, put the bucket down, turn the hose on, fill it with water. Grab our hose, give it a little flush, and start filling the bucket. It's going to take a minute, so we'll just fast forward through this right here. And obviously we put the hose back. and we need to turn off the water. Once the water's turned off, head back over to our bucket, pick up our lid, make sure it's clipped on, grab our handle, and start heading back over to the chickens. And once we're back at the chicken tractor, put our bucket down, open our door, pick our bucket back up, and bring it on inside. Hello, little birdies. Excuse me. We'll make sure to close the door behind us so nobody gets out. And we do have a latch on the inside, little emergency pull, just in case anybody gets trapped in here. Now, again, pardon me as I attempt to do this one-handed. So we raise it up to a good height, and then we lock the carabiner. And just like that, they have their water again. And then, as you can see, they'll head on over. Obviously, they step on my boots. I won't step on them. And they get a drink. Some more enjoying their little break. Others are eating and drinking. I hope you learned a little something as we took you through one of the many chores we do here. A couple of times a day, we have to go check the food and water for the meat birds as well as our egg layers, and make sure that everybody always has food and water. We do this for any and all animals, and if they need topping up, we top them up. Welcome back, modern Canadian living enthusiasts. As you can probably tell by the sun setting in the background, we find ourselves at the end of yet another day. And that means heading back out to the chicken tractor one last time to set up the birds for their nighttime routine. We take away the food, make sure that their water is topped up, and that the chicken tractor is all secure, predator proof, so that nobody can get in. We do this every evening, and then, as some of us here do stay up later than others, we do come out and check on them at night just to make sure that everything's okay. So we can see everybody's still doing good. As always, we start by unlocking top and bottom, opening our door. Hello, little chickies. Hello, little turkeys. And we will remove the food. Pardon me as I do this. So once it's unhooked, take the food out. Make sure all our little bird friends stay in. We always hang up the chains so that they don't hit them in the face at night, cause any injuries, problems with the bird. Check their water bucket, make sure that it still has water, and it is quite full. We just filled it a little while ago. And that's it. Lock up the door. Make sure that both the top and bottom are secure. Pick up our food container, and we head back. And that's another day done. Chickens and turkeys are in bed. The sun is setting. The tractor is safe and secure. And tomorrow we come back and we do it all again. Making sure that these birds are healthy, happy, enjoying their life before their big day is very important to us and what we do here. Gives them a better life, and in all honesty, gives us a much better tasting bird too. So we take our food, and we head on back to put it away. So thanks for sticking around till the end of this video. We hope that you learned a little something as you followed along for our daily chicken/turkey tractor chore routine. And if you like what you see here, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on those YouTube notifications, follow us on Facebook. You don't want to miss any part of our journey.